O OMG, you guys. What is going on? This is episode 2 of the League of My Own tour video log, aka vlog. And man, first episode, I kind of shared with you my idea of what I'm planning to do. Going to all 30 Major League Baseball parks across the United States this upcoming Major League season. And while I'm there, I plan on doing shows in each city. And I knew that it would not be easy. It's still going to be a lot of work. But since we've spoken, I've got quite a few dates locked in already. And it's very exciting. I've sent you guys so many emails, hundreds of emails to all the comedy clubs in those cities, and some of them have gotten back to me, some of them have still not gotten back to me. You know who the fuck you are. And some of them are places that aren't even comedy clubs at all, but maybe little small theaters, maybe little improv theaters, maybe live music venues that might have a comedy night. So I've really expanded, it doesn't have to necessarily, I don't have to necessarily do the shows in a comedy club, although that would be my preference because those tend to be the best rooms to do comedy. But I think a lot of fun in sharing this journey with you guys is going to be how you can see some of the venues that I'm performing in that might not be the best venues, but I'm still gonna just put this whole thing together. So I want to just kind of go through it with you guys and share it with you guys a little bit. Some of the dates that we have so far. The first really far date, as far as I'm really gonna have to make a trip, is April 10th and 11th. We're gonna be at a place in St. Louis called Pop's Blue Moon, and it's a small intimate venue for live music in St. Louis, right in downtown. And it's great because the Dodgers are there the day before, so I'll get to catch the Dodgers and the Cardinals at Busch Stadium on April 9th, and then I will get to go to and stay there, obviously, for a couple days and do 2 shows there, which is great. That's the first one. Second one, now this is going to be interesting because I'm booked for a gig in Cocoa Beach, Florida, which is about 2 hours outside of Tampa, the following weekend, April 16th through 18th. I don't know where I know it's in Florida, but it's a 2-hour drive from Cocoa Beach to Tampa. So this is what's going to happen, because, and you guys are going to see this, a lot of these venues are not necessarily cooperating with me, or not that cooperating, but they don't know who I am, So in some of these cities, worst case scenario, I can't book a show. There's open mics in certain cities. So there's a comedy club in Tampa that has an open mic on Sunday nights, and if I can't get a show the night after, so basically because it's a 2-hour drive from Cocoa Beach to Tampa, I'm just going to go to Tampa on that Sunday and go to the Rays game that day because they're in Tampa, and then do a show that night or go to the mic. I would like to do a show because then I could actually make money. But and then the next day, Tampa is just a few hours away from Atlanta. I'll be going there to Atlanta, and I don't have a show booked, but there is also a mic. So these are the worst case scenarios. The worst case scenarios are going to be I'm going to be in these cities and I can't book a show, so I just do an open mic at the comedy club, and that'll count as performing in those cities while I go to the games. I'm still going to go to the games because the Braves are in town April 20th, 21st, so I'm going to go there. And then we have another date just right up the road, April 23rd. I'm going to be at the DC Draft House in Washington, D.C. You're welcome. Our nation's capital, which I've never even been to, so I'm excited about that. The Dodgers are there at the same time, so I'm going to go to the game on Wednesday the 22nd in D.C. Dodgers-Nats, the defending champion Nationals. God damn it, I can't believe the fucking Dodgers lost against them. But then I'll be in in DC the next day. Like I said, Thursday, April 23rd in DC. So if you're going to go to the game, stay there and come watch me perform in DC the next day. And then the next date that I have booked is April 25th at the Parkway Theater in Pittsburgh, home of the late Mac Miller. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Malcolm. I knew the guy, but not to bring this down on a sad note. So it works out because the Dodgers are in Pittsburgh on the 24th that weekend. So I'm going to go to the game Dodgers Pirates. I've always wanted to go see them play in Pittsburgh. And then I'm performing in Pittsburgh the next day at the Parkway Theater. And then the next is not quite confirmed yet. So that's what we got. That's what we got so far. So let's just give you a rundown. Friday, April 10th and Saturday, April 11th at Pop's Blue. Pop's Blue Room in St. Louis. And then we've got somewhere in Tampa on April 19th, somewhere in Atlanta, either the 20th or the 21st. Then we have Washington, D.C., D.C. Draft House, April 23rd, and Pittsburgh at the Parkway Theater, April 25th. This is coming together, you guys. I've got some other dates, but we'll just stick to April for right now, and then I'll be back. I'm going to do another one next week because this shit's happening. I'm sorry I took so long. I've just been working so much on this, but I'm excited, and you guys, there's still a lot of work to be done, but the hardest part is booking the dates and the venues, and we're making progress on that. So, A League of My Own tour, we're going to get the website going very soon, and I'm going to start putting the dates on my website, www.petersurge.com. And I'm going to start posting on social media. I've already posted stuff on social media, but that's it, you guys. A League of My Own tour is making some steam, some good progress, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Tune in next time, and let's go. Let's have fun, man. A League of My Own tour. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye. For real. Goodbye.